There's this in between that business owners are stuck in where they're working the max amount of hours, they're capped on the output they can provide. But at the stage they're at, paying local salaries would cut deep into the margin. And the best way I've seen people get out of that is through hiring international talent. I've seen that firsthand with a lot of the clients we've worked with, but also I first saw it in my own business. I was at the point back in 2021 where the business was limited by the amount of hours I had in a day. I was doing a lot of the back end spreadsheets, data entry that was not making the business more money, and it was taking away from the things that would get me to that next level. And that's when I stumbled upon the idea of hiring internationally, leveraging the currency arbitrage of the US dollar to the Philippine peso, to the South African rand. And I've seen what that has done for so many of the businesses that we've worked with, the solo founders, where their time was so capped that they definitely didn't have time to figure out the whole overseas hiring and where they're gonna look, how they're gonna recruit, how they're gonna vet these candidates, what it is they're even looking for in a candidate. Even back to the source of like, what is the role they even need? So many of the businesses we work with are so overwhelmed with the concept of like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what this role even looks like. All I know is my day is filled, and it's what's keeping me from getting to the next level because I don't have time for the stuff that is going to break through. The highest leverage tasks, the stuff that only they can do. Like recently we worked with a franchise owner doing like after school sports, and there was a lot of coordination and scheduling to go with the coaches and all the different locations. And in order to take on more contracts, more clients, he needed to be removed from that coordination side. First time hiring internationally, didn't know what even the role was going to be called. And so that's exactly what we did. We hopped on a call and figured out what responsibilities are going to be most important, what areas we think would have the highest leverage to delegate overseas, and piece together the country we're going to hire from, the salary we're going to offer, how we're going to structure the engagement. That was about a month ago. And this week he texted me saying she's picking up very quickly and allowing him to get to the next stage, which sure, you could do that with a local hire, but first of all, you still have to do the whole vetting process. And second, the salary comparison for roles that don't have to be done locally, the value of hiring overseas is pretty easily understandable. I've just seen so many founders, business owners, just stuck in that in between. And point is, that's the unlock that I've found to get these business owners out of this spot. Sure, you can spin up some AI automations that continue to break and need someone to always be working on them. Or you can just hire someone that's really competent and teach them the way you do things. And eventually they start iterating on the process and making it better, which AI cannot do. If you feel like you're in that in between in your business, I promise you, hiring internationally will change everything for you. You will not see business or hiring the same way ever again. That's what it did for me, and I hope to bring that same fulfillment to you.